Hello, and welcome to episode 14 of Paint Equals Foolcraft series. I'm Paint, and this is gonna be good. Alright, so, last episode, in between episodes we've done a little bit of stuff, but last episode, I got this Botania stuff set up, and in between, I've thrown some coal chickens in here to keep these things going. Hopefully, the idea is that these things will, popped out some coal, these things eat it, keep this thing filled up, and this, let me grab my wand of the forest real quick, unless I lost it in here. Yep, there it is, wand of the forest. This has actually got decently full, look at that. So that's pretty good, but what I want to do is I want to throw the greater band of mana in there and suck up all the mana that it has. So I want to get that thing filled up to keep my Sojourner's Sash running. Because look, little jumps. I walk slow, I have little jumps. But then with this thing, big jumps, and I'm so much faster. He still doesn't have a whole lot of mana in him. Fills up real slow. Okay, well, also in between episodes, I set up this thing here. And what is this? Well, it is the loot bags. So I found out that what I'm looking for isn't called a loot bag opener, but just a bag opener. So I took the bag opener and set it up there. So these legendary loot bags come out, go into the bag opener, opens up the loot bags, stuffs them in here, and this gets dispersed all throughout here. And I let this run for several hours in between episodes. I got all this stuff. I got these cool upgrades. Look, this resin funnel, 6 of these. All these upgrades. Some of them are decently hard to get. But no Blacker Lotuses. I didn't get a single Blacker Lotus. What I did get is I got some of these baubles. So let's see what this is. It's a ring. And this is the Pearl Rare. Gives Jump Boost 2 and Speed 2. I think that may be what my Sojourner's Sash gives. Ooh, that's cool. I can jump even higher. I think I'm going to keep this ring. Definitely moving faster and jumping higher. Put that away. I do want to mess with the FOV here, bring that back down to normal. There we go. Because I can move fast, but I don't need a high FOV. That's some nice jumping. Ooh, jumped up 4 blocks there. Alright, but I got a bunch of these monster chunks. Look at that, 4 tier 5 monster chunks. 14 Supremium Essence, that's nice. That's going to let me make some nice things. Just plain apples, just 2 golden apples. Yep, so no Blacker Lotuses, so I think I'm going to let the chickens do their thing for now while I go off and do some other things. So let's get to these other things that I want to do. So first, see this setup here? This is for... Where's my bucket? Did I stick it in here? Nope, it's in here. So if I get a bucket of water and I put it next to the Pure Daisy, the Pure Daisy does stuff to it. And this right here happens to be a fantastic setup to getting a whole bunch of things out of these Pure Daisies with the water. Because if the water runs into the Pure Daisy, then it'll pop it up. So what I have here is just some room to... There we go. Yeah, it looks good. And this could be more efficient, sure. But I don't need a whole lot of what this is making. So we'll let that go. We'll see how that's going. While I'm waiting for that, I'll show you something else I did. If you look at the bottom of here, it looks a little bit different than it did last episode. Let's take a look underneath, and you can see what I've done. So if you look here, I made this alchemy catalyst, and what that does is it allows me to change things from one item to another. So like if I take redstone, I believe, and I throw redstone in here, it becomes glowstone. And glowstone turns right back to redstone. So it uses a little bit of mana and converts in between them. Not super useful for me now, but yeah, it has its uses. But what we have here is this turns it into snow. And I know we had the snow chicken, which was giving us snowballs before. See, 16,000 snowballs. But it's just a fun way to get snow if you don't have the chickens for it. But what this is really useful for is this. So if you take these blocks of snow, we throw it into the alchemy catalyst, look at what we have. We have ice. And with ice, we can make something that we haven't been able to make before. We can make the frosty generator. Boom. That's another one of these generators down. Alright, that's one more. Now with this one, we can throw snowballs into it, I believe. Let's see. Frosty generator. If you throw ice into it, 2 seconds gives you 40 RF per tick. Quarter a second, 1 second, 0.15 seconds. So it looks like ice, packed ice is probably... Oh, they're the same. Do we have a way to get packed ice? Oh, ice next to that gives you packed ice. That's cool. But snowballs give you a quarter of a second per snowball. Unfortunately, turning them to ice does make them twice as efficient, but this is just a fun way to get a whole bunch of... Look at that. Gaining power, not fast, it's 20 RF a tick, but it's just another way to make power out of snowballs, which we have plenty of. So I'm probably going to end up hooking this up in the future, get a bunch more stuff going. I want to have all of these running at the same time. Alright. Munching some more bacon. And actually, let's take a look over here. Can we make some more? Ooh, we can make a lot more epic bacon. Look at all this bacon. I cooked up some pork chops. Alright. So the next thing I want to make is I want to make something to throw on this to fill up this thing whenever I'm nearby. So right now, you can see how full it is here. You see it's about a little more than a quarter of the way full. You know, maybe about 30%. But I want to make something so that it fills up from this thing all the time. As fast as these are making it, anytime I'm nearby. So for that, I'm going to need a spark. One of these. So that's pretty easy to make. And I'm going to need a spark augment dispersive. Which this... I don't have the parts. I need a rune of water and this pixie dust. Which comes from Elven Trade. Mana Pearl in there gives me pixie dust. Well, I am going to need to make an Elven Gateway portal. So let's work on that. First, let's take a look at the Botania book. There we go, the Lexica Botania. And we have... Let's see... Alphamancy. Here we go. Portal to Alfheim. Oh, we've got all this stuff to read, but basically, I want to make this, which takes 8 living wood, 3 glimmering living wood, 1 elven gateway core. And this also needs... let's take a look. It needs 2 of these things, Natura pylons, and 2 more mana pools. So let's see, make that real quick. Mana pool. So I want 2 of these. Alright. And then, let's see, pylon. I want 2 of these pylons, so I need 2 of these pylons. 1, 2. This thing. I don't have enough Terra Steel. Let's just make some Terra Steel nuggets. 1, 2. There we go. Now, living wood. I have 36. I need 8. Let's see, glimmering living wood. I believe I needed 3 of those, and Elven Gateway Core. I only need one of these things. Alright, so now I can make my portal to Alfheim. And I'm just going to make that right down here. It was pretty easy to make. Actually, I'm going to do it with this thing to visualize it. So we go... There we go. Visualize. Right there. So I want it in the ground right there. So I need to pop these out. And I can make it real quick. So Gateway Core. These go here. Get the glimmerings. The real question is what mode of Botania are we doing this with? Because there are two ways that this was done. There was one where as long as the portal was open, it was drawing mana from the mana pools that we're going to set up. And there was the other way that only when you were making things with it did things go through. So, I feel like we're just going to find out where that was. Alright, there we go. Structure complete. So now we got to place these things down. These things can go pretty much anywhere. So boom, boom. And take this and whack here. And it's trying to open up the portal, but it failed. Because these things need mana. So, fortunately, I have my ring right here. There's a whole bunch of mana in it. I'm just going to toss that in. Take out some mana. Take out some mana. See if this will open now. Nope, not enough mana. Alright. Looks like it's going to need a lot more. Wish I had some blacker lotuses that I could just drop into those to get it going. How much we have in here? Almost a quarter. How much we got here? Let's get that going up. Come on. Let's get it up to a quarter. Alright, that's a quarter. You could use more mana. We might run out of all of our mana here. Right now, I'm not as fast as I want to be. Get some mana pearls. Let's just grab 12 of them. 16 mana diamonds, and 2 stacks of mana steel. Alright. So this is probably empty, yeah. This has plenty of mana. Let's see this go. Alright. It's open. So the first thing we throw through is the Lexica Botania. So we'll throw that through. Get it back. And it is the Elven Knowledge Lexica Botania. So it has all the information on Alfheim and all the things you can do with it. But first, I want to make some pixie dust. So let's see how much of this mana we've used up. Ooh, that's a decent amount. It doesn't seem to be going down, though. So I think we're good to just keep going with this. Yeah, that didn't go down much. Most of the mana is used up in opening the portal. With that, we're making a whole bunch of Dragonstone. And did that use a bunch more mana? Not too much more. Alright, as the last bit, we're making this Elementium ingots. So let that go, and unfortunately this has a conversion rate of 2 to 1. So as you make them, I threw 2 stacks in there, and I'm only getting 1 stack out. So that's unfortunate, but it's alright. Okay, so that was everything for there. Next thing I want to make is I need a Rune of Water. So Rune of Water, right here. So I need bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. Bone meal. You know what, we're going to make 2 of these. Fishing rod. Do we have any sugarcane? Yeah, I've got sugarcane. 2 sugarcane, and then I need mana steel. 2 of these, and I'm going to take gunpowder. See if gunpowder will work to turn into... Nope, gunpowder turns into flint because of the stuff underneath here. Yep, and it turns right back. So I need something else to make this mana powder. See, gunpowder. Looks like any of the dye powders will work. Sugar? Sugar might work. See if sugar still works with the transmutation. Yep. Fantastic. Alright, so we gotta make this stuff. So one of each of those. A sugar cane. A bone meal, because that has something to do with water. And a fishing rod. Now, of course, I'm going to need 2 living wood. Or living stone. Living rock, there we go. 2 living rock. And when this is done, look at that. Boom. Lightning, and it's done. And I have a treatment drop pop candy. Okay. Well, I have rune of water. Let's throw all these things on again. There we go. It's great that you can just drop them on and they go. And these chickens are fantastic. They just keep going and keep supplying us with this mana that we need. Now, unfortunately, the mana pool here can only have 1 augment on it at a time. So I want to put the augment of dispersive. Let's make a couple more sparks. There we go. Dispersive. I want 1 of these. And then throw these in here. I want 2 dominant or 2 dominant augments. So let me show you why. So dispersive will go right there. Come on. Oop. And that will fill us up with mana, as long as we're nearby. You can see the blue bar increasing on the bottom. We're getting mana. But these need sparks as well. You can see the sparks. They're inside these things. So if I put the dominant on here, and maybe I can't reach it with the pylon there. There we go. If I put dominant on here, they will pull mana. They're supposed to pull mana from this thing, but it may not. Oh, it doesn't have enough mana. That's the issue. So as long as there's mana in there, they will pull mana. Can't reach them with these on. Okay. Boom. They're connected up there. They'll pull mana from there. Fantastic. So as long as mana's in here, everyone gets mana, and these guys are making it. Alright. So that's all I need for moving around. So next, I want to work on getting some better armor. Really, the armor I want to get to is this infinity armor. Look at that. There's neutrinium, infinity ingot, a crystal matrix. So we're going to need this infinity ingots, because use infinity ingots to make blocks. Use infinity tools. It's infinity axe, nature's ruin. 21 attack damage. Longbow of the heavens. Look at all this stuff. This is some pretty cool stuff. So I want to make infinity ingots. They're made with all this stuff. I can't make any of this yet. I can't even make this. So infinity catalyst. It's made in here. Let's take a look at these neutronium ingots. There we go. This is made in basic crafting. So we need neutronium nuggets, which take pile of neutrons, which there's no way to make them. Just go back and forth. What I need is a collector. Right here. Neutron collector. And that's made with this extreme crafting. Most of these actually seem pretty able to make. Like this I could make if I had more nether stars. But I need this crafting table. Okay, so it looks like what I need is more nether stars. So let's make that. Let's grab our wither skeleton skulls. You see how long I was in the nether? Just letting that farm run. It was a long time. And soul sand. I think I'm going to run out of soul sand before I run out of skulls. Alright, so now I can just make a whole bunch of these and let them go. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if I've shown you making them in mass before. But this is what I've found to be the easiest way to just make a whole bunch of withers all at once. Just set them up, and then boom, 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 and they go. Now I want to step down from this because they are about to all explode. There we go. And that hurt me from all the way over here, so I really don't want to be near them. But now, I can make more. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. One more. And with this many, I think this may be enough nether stars to move on to making that extreme crafting table. Let's move even farther away. How are you guys doing for mana? You're low. Eight nether stars. And common, rare. You don't really need these. Stress, false, dev team. Leave these for now. I'm just looking for pet bags. And other loot bags that'll be more useful, but I don't think I need any of that stuff. So let's just put all this away. See, it's all moved into here, so it all gets put away nice and easy. And all this can go into here. It looks like... I don't know where my soul sand ends up. I'll stick it back in the system. Alright. Extreme crafting. Is it X dash? No. EX. Just there we go. Dire crafting table. Alright. So crystal matrix ingots. Oh, that makes 8, so that's nice and easy. And this, it's missing what? A double compressed crafting table. Looks like I need a single compressed crafting table. 6. Ooh, man. Let's just make another stack. Wow, I'm out of that. I can make 2 more. So 8. I need 1 more. So I need a bunch of oak wood. Man, that's going through a lot of wood. Alright, so I need 3 more crafting tables. 3 more crafting tables, and I can make a compressed crafting table. And then I can make a double compressed crafting table. Then I can make a dire crafting table. And this is going to go upstairs. So I don't want it in my ME room. No, I'm going to leave it downstairs for now. I'll move it probably pretty soon. But for now, it's just going to go right there. And this can make all sorts of stuff. Alright, so now I need a neutron compressor. Or a neutron collector. So this thing, neutron collector. Blocks of quartz, blocks of iron, crystal matrix ingots, and blocks of redstone. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crystal matrix ingots. So let's make these. 4, 5, 6, 7 recipes of it. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks of quartz. We want to make 8, so we want 80 blocks of quartz. block of quartz. So there's 64. There's 74. There we go. There's 80 blocks of quartz. Now, the neutron collector, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I need 168 blocks of iron. So that's 128. So I need 60 more. No, I need 40 more. Alright. There's that. Now I need redstone. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. So I need 160. 160 blocks of redstone. There's 160, 168. There we go. 160 blocks of redstone. So these set up like this, I think. That looks right. And then in here, all of that. And like that. That looks like it's right. Okay. So let me just spread all of these out, make all of these. And look at this, should be 3 more in here, or 2 more, 3 more, 3 more, okay. Now with these, I can spread them around, and there's not enough of them, okay. So use the 64. As I go around like this, it'll evenly distribute everything. There we go. And 21 will make number 8 here. So I think I just grabbed some extra redstone. Oh, that's not coming out right. There we go. There's that, and now we can place all these in place. And we have neutron collectors. And what's wrong? Oh, I didn't put the... So make 4 more. Oh. These didn't get distributed right. Oh, they stack, that's good. Let's spread these out. There we go. You want to go there? What am I missing? Oh, this needs... Spread these through there. There we go. There's another one. 6. And this extreme crafting is not easy. There's number 7. And can I get this to work for number 8? You just imagine when I'm making all sorts of things in the future with this extreme crafting. It'll be so much more work. But for now, there we go. There's number 8. So now these neutron collectors, do they need power? It doesn't look like it. Looks like they just run on their own. So I'm just going to set these up. Oh man. Harvest level iron. It should be higher than iron. Let's grab an iron pick real quick. Alright. Well, I'm going to set these up. I'll just put, let's bust through this wall here. Set up some neutron collectors in here. 3, 4, 5. And then do I have my builder's wand in my pouch? Nope. Man, I don't have anything in my pouch that I need, do I? Alright, well, I just set these 3 up. And these will slowly collect those tiny neutron piles. What I'm really going to need to do is craft a lot of these. Just keep making them until I'm making tiny piles of neutron much faster. See if there's information on it. Doesn't seem to be. But I can figure out what they're supposed to do, how fast they're supposed to go, and how to get stuff out of them faster. And I'll make an array of them, figure out how many I need. But I'm going to need a lot of tiny piles of neutrons. As you can see here, I changed this up. My goal was to center it on the building, but I think I may have messed that up. At least it's not centered on this room. Once I get flight, I'll have to check this, see where it's centered there. Alright, so I'm working my way towards the tiny piles, and I have this dire crafting table. What's next for making infinity? So make it, we need these neutronium, we're working on it. We can make these, we need these infinity catalysts. So block of emerald, and all these other things. So all of these, the iron singularities, golden singularities, all of that, they're made in... where is it? Neutronium compressor? I think this is it. Look at this. So I think what this does is it takes metals and it turns them into singularities. That makes sense. It looks like these two are some sort of pistons and a frame with all this crystal matrix ingot around and a neutronium block. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 9, 25 neutronium ingots. That's going to take a while with what I've got, so I'm just going to have to let that run. That'll just be time. So this does not seem to be the way to go, but for infinity catalysts, you need iron, gold, lapis, redstone, and nether quartz. So I'm going to make 5 of these. That way I can just pump those metals in and turn these out, not have to swap between with one material. Alright, ultimate stew. What's this going to take? Wheat, carrot, potato, apple, melon, pumpkin, cactus, mushroom, mushroom. These, I'm going to want to make a machine to grow all of my stuff. So ultimate stew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need 9 of these. What are they called? Let's see. To make mushrooms, I want... Here we go. Take some mycelium substrate, put in a phytogenic insulator. So I want 9 of these, and I have none. Phytogenic insulator. Alright, so it takes dirt, copper gears, lumium gears, and redstone reception coils. So let's make these lumium gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just enough. And I'm going to need 18 of these. There we go. And 9 of these, which means I'm going to need 9 tin gears. I can only make 5. So tin. Do I have a tin chicken? Are you... Yeah, you're a tin chicken. So that's where my tin is I don't have a drawer set up for him yet. See, if I go here, it doesn't go anywhere. So these are just staying right in the system for now, which is okay. But in the future, I am going to have to figure out some sort of way to... I don't remember how many of these I had. Let's see how many of these I can make. 6, so I need 3 more tin gears. In the future, I'm going to set up the tin in drawers. 3 more gears. There we go. 8, and then I can make 9 of these. Alright. So this I'm going to set up. I'll put it here. 7. I need some dirt. Let me grab some of this. And I can get... Oh, good thing I grabbed 3. Alright, so with these things, you give it power, you give it... I think it needs water. Let's see, yep. Power, water, and some fluxed phyto-grow, and it will grow. Now there are upgrades that you can put in it. You can give it mycelium substrate, which lets you grow mushrooms. Nether substrate lets you grow nether wart. Ender substrate lets you grow the chorus plant. Sapling infuser lets you grow trees, which is going to be really nice when we want to make apples. Is that not in there? Apple. Looks like I'm going to have to grow apples the old-fashioned way. It's found in loot bags. It was found in these legendary loot bags, and I have 5. So apples may be a little bit more difficult to come by. I wonder if there's an apple tree. Darkwood leaves, nether apple. Darkwood sapling? Comes from an epic loot bag. I'm not opening epic loot bags, though. That is something I'm going to have to work on. Apple, that's all deco craft. Oh, here's something. Apple sapling. I can make an apple sapling, and then I can just actually plant a bunch of apple saplings. Go. Apple sapling. And then I can pick all the apples from the saplings. So I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go plant this. My exit is this way. Do I have... There's my ring. I was wondering why that was going slower. Oh, I'm going slower because I'm hungry. That's why. There we go. Look how high I can jump. I'll take a quick nap. Looks like all the monsters are up there, so I don't have to worry too much around me. Alright, where am I putting these trees? A little bit of fall damage. I need to get to the point where I'm negating that. All this here, it needs to go. That was nice and easy. And I got some apples from that, so I got 3 apples. But that's nowhere near what I'm going to be getting when I make an orchard. Come on, bud. You don't need to be in there. You know what? I can shoot you. There we go. That's much better than risking him blowing up on me. Alright. I think this is going to become my orchard here. Let me dig it out. flatten this out a little bit. Maybe I'm going to want to put some more speed on this one, Haster. Yeah, I think when... Do I have any available modifiers? Looks like I've got 4. I think I need to throw some redstone on this and make it faster. This just seems way too slow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. It could be faster. And with all this dirt we're digging up, we can fill in this puddle here. That way, any skeletons that come out here will have to stay underneath the trees and won't be able to just hide in the puddle of water. Let's fill this in. And I jump high. Right up against my tower. Well, looks like I'm not going to have enough to fill in everything, but it's an okay amount. Nope, and there's some more. Right, fill in a little bit more. So apple tree. No, no. Why are you not growing? Apple sapling. You need regular dirt? That's... Well, that would be useful if I didn't have other things. Why is the apple sapling not growing? That's a little bit concerning. That should grow up. That should grow and turn into an apple tree to let me pick apples from it. That is not good. Give me just a minute, and I'm going to see if I can figure out why my apple tree isn't growing. Alright, well, I figured it out. It definitely wants regular dirt. Right-clicking here, nothing. But if I go over, let's see, I want to put it here. If I go here, pop it down, there it goes. 1, 2. So the trick here that I'm doing is I'm spacing them with 4 in between, because in general, these trees grow with leaves about 2 wide out from the trunk. So if I go 4 in between, then that leaves a perfect canopy cover, and they're not intersecting with each other at all. Now, there's this peach tree here, or orange tree. I picked some oranges off of it, but it's a little bit in the way, so I'm just getting rid of it. Maybe it'll drop an orange sapling? Nope, but I don't need oranges right now. I need apples. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. An apple tree. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now right here. So now we have this. I'm going to go grab some... let's just grab this dirt up here. Because I want to build out that cliff a little bit so that my orchard isn't right on the edge. And of course, it just takes so long. I really need to speed up my shovel here. Should just be blowing through these without anything else. Come on. Alright, let's see how this goes. So I want to pack in this cliff edge here. Yeah, I want to be able to have that two block room and then a little extra room to walk around. So I got that. Now here, this is going to need to go out some. So I want it to go out to here, at least. So we can go all the way out there. And this one is going to be a lot easier. There we go. Out to there. Now we just need to get these trees to grow. Look at that. All grown. You two, any minute now, you can grow. There we go. There we are. I don't know if this works on the apples. It doesn't seem to be. With this many apples, I think it might work a little bit faster, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I think we're going to have to just do it the old bone meal way, where I just grab a couple sacks of bone meal, and I turn them all into, I think it's like 3 bone meal-ish to an apple. Oh, it's a decent conversion. It's not too bad. Let's see if I can take care of this puddle mess here. I don't mind water. I would rather it not up against my tower. Alright, time to grab the bone meal. And Ultimate Stew is also a really, really good food source in the game, not just for making things. So, bone meal. Grab just a little bit of bone meal. Let's see what we can get for apples. And yes, I did jump on a... there we go. I jumped on a piece of crop and popped it. So let's see where we're at when we're about through. There we go. That's a stack. How many apples? 47. So it's a little better. Sometimes it goes 1 to 1, but it's about a 2 to 1. I think 2 to 1 is more guaranteed, and 1 to 1 is a maybe. So let's just see how we do. Now, if I had, in later versions of Foolcraft, there's auto right clickers where you can just load this up with bone meal, and there's Mind Factory Reloaded where you can have this all set up automatically. But those also take a lot more things to go into the Ultimate Stew before you can get it to be made. It takes a whole bunch of Pam's Harvest Craft recipes and stuff like that. And I really don't want to go through all that, so I am perfectly happy just doing it the old-fashioned way. About 2.5 stacks. There we go. That works. Let me replant this wheat real quick. Yep, that's where it landed. Now this time, I do have what I need in my pack. Look at that. Seed. Oh, come on. Yep. Yep. The seed can go right there. And you are doing your best. Alright. Let's take a look at what we've got so far. Crank this out. Is that everything? Yeah, it took out a bunch of stuff. Don't need any of this. Alright. So now that we've got apples figured out, looks like we need one less of these, but we do need wheat in them. So, seed. So we need to grab it from here. There we go. First thing is seed. And it's going to need fertilizer, power, and water. So let's just get all of these loaded up with what it needs for the ultimate stew. So ultimate stew, carrot, potato, apple were good, melon, pumpkin. So carrot, potato, melon, pumpkin. 1 carrot. 1 potato. Looks like my last potato. Melon seed. And a pumpkin seed. Alright. So, carrot, potato, melon, pumpkin. Okay, so next for stew, I need cactus, mushroom. So cactus can be made just with a cactus. Okay. And then I need each of the mushrooms. So cactus. And 1 each of the mushrooms. So you have that. Alright. Cactus. Mushroom. Alright. Now, to grow these, we need... Let's see. For thermal expansion, we need upgrades to go in these because they do not see the sun. So I want... Let's see, sampling infuser, pyro concentrator. See, I thought there was one that lets it so it doesn't need the sun. See, all of these go for phytogenic insulator. Yeah. Thermal. Machines gives a secondary output, secondary nullifier, specializations. Pyrolytic conversion for a redstone furnace. Allows for pyrolysis and creosote production. Alright. Tectonic. Increases yield from ores. Allows fluids to be extracted from logs. That might be a nice one. Let's keep going. Let's see. I need a couple of these. It allows non-standard crops to be growing, so it's good for fungi. So the mushrooms need this. Nether crops, ender crops, allows trees. Let's see. Machine must be toggled to mint mode. Makes currency. That's kind of cool. Rechargeable items recharge very rapidly. Flurry stratum allows for the creation of snow layers. Okay, for a glacial precipitator. Makes packed ice. Increases efficiency. Great subduction. Creates diorite. Creates granite. Creates andesite. Increases power generation. Increases efficiency. Allows insertion and extraction through the coil. Oh, okay. So this lets you insert and extract items through the coil instead of just through the back. That's kind of cool. Advanced throttle RF loss due to flux coil saturation. Turbine conversion, reservoir, closed loop cooling, ignition plugs, and elemental catalyzer. So it looks like these still need to be outside. Nutrients and light into plants using redstone flux. So, yep, I need an upgrade in order to augment it. Okay, so it looks like these are going to need to be placed outside. So, I think at this point, yeah, let's move them outside. Actually, I want to have a way to give them power. So, I want to be able to Draconic Wireless Energy Crystal. Let's just make some of these energy crystals for it. So, Draconic Core. Let's make a couple of these. Basic. Basic allows basic energy relay crystal. Here we go. This is what we need to start. This is what we need to start out with. Wyvern energy cores. Just make a couple of these. So we need. Let's make some of these. 4. I want more of them. Oh, looks like we need to make more Draconic cores. Ooh, what am I missing for Draconic cores? Gold? No, I'm out of Draconium. Oh, well, that's interesting. Look at that, completely out of Draconium. So I bet I have this little guy here making me lots of spare Draconium. Probably should set up like 6 Draconium chickens if I want to make a lot of Draconium stuff. Let's see. So I want this thing. Here we go. So I need some of this. Oh, we got that. So let's make 2 more of that, and then I can make 2 more of this. Okay. Now to make the Wyvern Wireless Energy Crystal, or Relay Crystal, let's see. I need 1 of these things. So can I make it? There we go. I got that made. Energy Relay Crystal. I want a couple of those. Five should be good. And then wireless. Alright, so I need these things here. 2 of these. And there we go. Okay, so it's time to set up power. First, you go there, and you are going to be configured to input. Alright, next, the relay crystals. So I'm going to set these up as close to the ceiling as I can get them. That looks good. I do need a crystal. There we go. Crystal binder. Can make one of these real quick. My short of this thing. Alright. And a crystal binder. This will allow me to bind you to... Come on. There we go. See? We've got a little laser going there, so it's bound. And actually, that's going to be a good central location, because I also want one. So that's going to be the only one that goes from here to there. But I want one outside by my farm. So I'll place this up here. And that will be... Let's see. I want it to go from the middle one to that one there. Hopefully, it is not too far. There we go. From that one... Is this too far? Nope, not too far. So now I can take this the Wyvern Wireless, And you can be set up... Let's see. Set you up in the air over here. Wyvern wireless. Now I'm going to need to just hop down. Okay. So I want to hook up that thing right here. It's going to bind to that in the air. There we go. Oh, looks like I bound it the wrong way. It's alright. What are you doing here? What are you... Haha. So glad I can kill things with one shot now that I've upgraded this. I wonder where that came from. Alright. Well, it's bound there. So now this thing is getting power. Now that, getting power, I can bind down to there. Now this receives power straight from my power system, and it keeps it charged. Which means what I don't need is I don't need this on top. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Rebind that there. We're getting power, have all this stuff. We need to replace that diamond hoe at some point, but for now I think we're alright. But with this extra photovoltaic cell, I can hop out here. I can hook it up with all the rest of these, because all of these are supplying 1,500 RF per tick, which sounds like a lot, but it's really only just it's really only just keeping things powered. But now, the farm out there will benefit from everything, and will benefit from being able to save some power and use it later. I guess I can't sleep the rain away. Okay. Get rid of all this. Eat some bacon. You are running with a whole bunch of power. That is fantastic. Alright, time to move all of my plants outside. Let's see, will the Yeta wrench pick them up? No. I need the crescent hammer. So many different wrenches. And I'll just leave one extra one. Just so that I will have, in the future, if I want to grow something new, I'll have something to grow. Let's see. Put these away. Don't need them anymore. None of this is needed. That's not needed. So if I want to grow something new, like if I max out my Inferium seeds, I can stick them in there and grow stuff. Alright, U9, stick right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And with this, I can give them all power. 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Getting power straight from the system. Alright, so let's load these up. Seeds. Carrot. My last potato. Melon. Pumpkin. Cactus. Red mushroom. Brown mushroom. Of course, I'm going to need that mycelium substrate. I believe I opened some from a loot bag. So I've got this ender substrate here, but that is not what I need. What is this here? A auxiliary sieve. Don't need that. Let's make diorite. Do I have it over here? I'd really rather not make it if I've already got it. Oh, there we go. Got my 2. Oh, but you know what they need? They need upgrade kits. So these hardened upgrade kits, these aren't too hard to make. There we go, bronze. 9 of these. I should be able to make, there we go, 9 of these. Then reinforce upgrade kit. So I need silver gears. 9 of these. Gives me, boom, 7, because I ran out of hardened glass. Let's see, fused quartz, hardened copper glass, hardened tin glass. You just need fused quartz. I think, can I use dark fused quartz? Let's see if this works out. Nope, it wants regular fused quartz. So, let's make some. Stick you in alloys mode. There we go. There's 3 of them. Upgrade kit, reinforced. That's 1. There's a second one. Okay. So Signalum needs Cryothium, which I will need Blizz Powder, and I don't have any Blizz Powder. If I had a Fluid Transposer, I could put Destabilized Redstone into a Snowball to make it, but I don't have that set up right now. So right now, we're just going to have to deal with level 2 only. So let's see. You can be made into this thing. There we go. That'll upgrade them straight to level 2. Or level 3, I guess. Right to reinforced. So, pop that on all these. Mycelium substrate can go into these two. I think that's it for substrates. Now I need a way to get water to them. So for that, I think I'll just use a pressurized conduit. Fluid conduit. Pressurized fluid conduit. Oh, I need more of this fused quartz. Good thing I made a bunch. Alright, now I need a water source. Let's see. Sink might be my best option again. Just grab this and grab a bucket of water. And I'll make another sink. Because you can never just have too many sinks. Got them everywhere. So I'll stick that underneath. Sounds like a good idea to me. So sink can go there. Then I can dig out all of this here. Oh, looks like I'm going to need more. Need my pick. See, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're set to in out, that's fine. And you can come down and come on. Let me in the hole. Let me in. There we are. Right there. And you will be extract always. These should... I've got to configure them all to pull out the bottom. So configure. I don't know what it is. Blue, red, green? So I can go in, out on the bottom. I like that. There we go. We'll do that. So we'll set all of these. This is just shift right click and it clears them all. And then I right click and it brings that up. This way I can pipe in any Phyto-grow that I want to throw in here. And I can pump out all the resources that I make. Fills up with water. Alright, so you're missing augmentation. You can take 2. Redstone ignored. Don't think it's going to tell me what it's missing. But I bet what it needs is some Phyto-grow. So let's see if I can make some basic tier 1 Phyto-grow. And I'm going to need stuff from you. And I'm going to need stuff from you. The idea of Phyto-grow is it's made from the leftovers from making or smelting ores. This stuff is usually leftover from smelting ores. So Phyto-grow, let's see, level 2 takes sawdust, takes rich sawdust, saltpeter, and rich slag. Where this just takes sawdust, saltpeter. Okay, so this, the only difference is slag versus rich slag. I think I had a saltpeter chicken. Your pig iron. Oh, you guys were trying to make saltpeter? Maybe? Steel. Saltpeter chicken. Redstone and sulfur. Check niter. No, there's no niter chicken. But a pulverizer will make it. Do I have any niter? I think my system said I didn't have any niter. So it looks like I am not making that. Looks like I'm going to need to breed this with another chicken in order to get what I want. So I'll just move everything around until I get what I need. So let's grab those. I bet they're in here. Nope, I did put them away. Oh, they're in my inventory. Didn't even put them away. Okay. So slag can go there. Redstone can go here. And you can clear out of all of that. So now, hopefully we'll get some niter. Let's check out rich slag. Rich slag comes from a chicken. Rich slag chicken is slag chicken and slag chicken. Okay. Well then, when this slag chicken has an egg, I might want to make a place to breed slag chicken and slag chicken. I'm going to need to make a couple more nesting pens. So I need 2 of these, and I can make 2 of these. Throw them right here and right here. Alright. Well, at this point, it seems to be a little bit of a waiting game to get the saltpeter and the rich slag. How about sawdust? What's the best way to get sawdust? Just pulverize. Yep. Pulverize wood. Pulverize logs. It gets the same amount. So in between episodes, I'm just going to let these guys grow. And I don't want any of these things. Yeah, I'm going to let these grow. I'm going to get the eggs that I need. I'm going to try to make a rich slag chicken and a niter chicken. Niter? Saltpeter. Yep. Niter chicken and a saltpeter chicken. So sulfur and redstone. I do have that right? Sulfur, redstone. Yep. So when that comes around, I will have stuff up for Phyto-grow. So, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode in Foolcraft. I'm Paint Eagle, and have a fantastic day.